to Quiero Saber con Hilda P. Quiero Saber con Hilda P.
1, 2, 3, probando. ¡Atención!
Hilda P. Hilda P. Now. Damas y caballeros, Quiero Saber con Hilda P.
Hello, yo. Welcome to Quiero Saber with Hilda P. and Series Tejano. Welcome, everyone. Today we have an awesome artist that I'm really nervous to be here, to be honest with y'all. But anyway, before I start, happy Sunday Funny to everyone. And yeah, my hair, of course, is always acting crazy. But yeah, I hope everyone's having a good evening and had a wonderful day. And why not? Let's just bring on in Rita Capuchina. And I know I probably butchered her name, as always, doing that to everyone. So hold on and give me a second. And here she comes. Welcome, Rita. And I got to tell you right off the back, I do butcher people's names and everybody knows it. So sorry. And when I did tell people I was interviewing Rita Capuchino, they're like, Cappuccino? I'm like,
so, Capuchina. Yeah.
Capuchina. Yeah. Welcome. And thank you for being here.
Thank you so much for having me, Hilda.
Yes. No, thank you again for being here. And happy Sunday to you. And thank you for being here on a Sunday.
Yes, I like to do a Sunday fun day, but most of the time it's not fun because I'm, catching up on the stuff like cleaning house, and doing other things, getting ready for the week. So, but yeah, it's been at least good to have one day to relax.
Exactly. I like to just relax and watch Lifetime or Element or whatever. And, all those crazy movies, but yeah. Thank you again. So tell everybody about you. It says, I read about you that you started in your late 30s. Is that true? And that Amy Grant, was that right? Was your inspiration to?
Yeah.
Start?
Well, so I started kind of singing. I was let me go back because I've been very, what do you call it? Like an introvert. So I had huge stage fright issues back in the day when I was growing up. And so I did like the choir in the church, and I'm trying to get my lighting right. And I did choir in school, and I did that kind of stuff. But then as far as like doing a professional career and everything like that, I did cover bands when I was in the 20s, in my 20s, and I started doing that for a while. So I've been, doing the cover stuff for a while, but I didn't start really like writing songs and everything and releasing anything until 2020. So, so I'm really new as far as, being an independent artist and actually trying to, put like my own material out there. So, yeah.
Well, I was looking at your stuff, and I've listened to you for quite a while, and I would go live on TikTok, and some guys would come in all the time requesting Juguete en mis manos, and I'm like, wait a minute. And that's one of my favorite songs, like from about 2 years ago, you released that. Mm-hmm. And it's an original written by you and Jose Rosario, right?
Yes.
He's one of my favorite people as well. I know him, I met him several years ago in San Antonio. And wow, he's like awesome.
Yes, it was such a blessing to be able to work with him. It's funny because it was the first song that we went to work with Shelly. We worked with her on that song. And I told Shelly, I was like, I don't know if I'm pretty sure my lyrics need help. But she's like, well, we'll see, Mm-hmm. So we started recording just like a scratch vocals for the guys to be able to do their parts. And when I started singing, she's like, yeah, we're going to need some help with the vocal the lyrics.
Wow.
I was like, I know.
Wow. Yeah, because when they came on, I didn't know it was like you first, They were like, oh, can you play this song? Can you play? I play keyboards. I'm like, wow, that's an awesome song. I love it. And then finally I found out it was from you. I'm like, wow, Yeah. And then I met you at Mustang Sally's like a year ago. Yeah. And I'm like, oh my God, that's sweet. But I'm like literally nervous right now. I'm like,
oh no, it was awesome. I mean, that one really, a lot of people really like that one. And I think it's our only ranchera that we actually have out right now. I'm working on a new one. I just started writing it. So I'm just getting with the guys on that one. So so we'll have more in the future, but we do a lot of cumbias and stuff like that. So, but I do country, I do everything. So, but yeah, Amy Grant was one of the first, I guess, voices that I really just fell in love with, like I would play the record over and over again just to hear her voice. um,
Wow.
yeah. So, but yeah, because I listened to a lot of, I sang in the church. So I listened to a lot of church music. And my parents were not like in the, they didn't go to the bailes unless it was like quinceañera for like
Mm.
our family, or whatever. But I grew up, pretty strict in the church, so we didn't do a whole lot of the bailes and stuff. But when I got older, of course, I discovered, Stephanie and Shelly Lares and Elida, and so I kind of fell in love with, the female voices, and that's when I started listening to all that. So
We weren't raised like that either. My dad used to listen to those, and I'm going to butcher them. Sorry, those Arreles de Terran. That was like his favorite, band. And he loved it. And he played the harmonica. I still have it, and he passed
oh,
away. Yeah, my brother played the accordion. Just to play, and
uh-huh.
that's all they did at home. There was no drinking allowed. My mom would like, oh, get so mad. But yeah,
Mhm.
that's all. We didn't go to dances or stuff like that either.
Yeah.
It was just like that. But then I, got into it, and I love it. It's like,
Yes, I know. I mean, that's the way to stay active. I
yes,
hate
I
to
know.
exercise, but I love to dance.
Your mind, it takes your mind away and it
Yeah.
soothes it. But yeah, but I don't know. I just love it. But,
Yeah.
all kinds of genres. There's people in here coming in saying hello, George Vincent, Kelly from Sirius Tejano, and Gina Madrid. There, I don't know if you can see the little box up there. You can see the
I can't.
the monito. If you're on your laptop, there's
Uh-huh.
a little there's a number with a little like figure of a person, a people up there on top. To your left, mine right, your left.
Oh, okay, I see
Yeah.
it.
And then you push it, and then it's you can see the shot right there. You see it?
Oh, I probably need glasses to be able to see it, but
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
I think I
Okay.
see it.
So you got George Vincent from California, and then you got Gina Madrid
Yes.
from
Hi, George. Hey,
yes,
Dina.
and Kelly, of course.
Hey, Kelly. Yes.
Uh-huh. Yes.
Hi.
So y'all follow
Thank you so much
Kelly.
for joining.
Yes.
Here we go. Now I can
And
see.
there you see it. But, yeah, but this new, and then of course, hello to Mara D, a good friend.
Yes. Hi,
And
Myra.
Myra. This new single, I go derailing, so you gotta ask me stuff. So
Okay.
yeah. So this new single you just released as well. It's an original written by you and Jose as well, right?
No, this one
Oh,
actually was the song that I had Shelly. I asked her for a song basically.
okay.
So to complete our album, so we recorded our first album with Shelly,
Mhm.
and so I had a mix of cumbias, and then of course Juguete en tus manos, and um, a couple of country songs that I had written. And so we had Jose Rosario help on the co-writing piece of the
Okay.
Spanish songs. And then I told Shelly, I need one more, but she has, so many great songs. I was like, I want to, can I have one of your songs to go and put on the album? So yeah, she had already produced all the music for the Sidete, and then Jose put the lyrics on that one. And so, yeah. And then I got blessed and lucky enough to be able to work with Myra D on her group. And so she's the one that's distributing our music now. So yeah.
Yes, Mara's a good friend. She's awesome. So,
Yeah.
hello, Tamara. So, yes, yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I did see that he Jose did the lyrics, and
Yeah.
yes, I did see that.
Yeah.
And yeah, I've been to Shelly Lala's studio, and we took an artist in there, and she did the same thing to you, like she did to her, that she did to you. Well, I gotta listen to the. She's like, oh, this needs to be fixed.
Yes.
Yeah, but who better to us? But Shelly,
Yes,
yes,
yeah, and that's why I liked working with her. Like, she doesn't hold back, and she's
no,
not like mean or rude or
no,
condescending about anything,
not at all.
and those are the people that you respect, you want to work with, because
Yeah.
it's not, you don't want to take it personal, but you also need to be professional and be able to talk to all different kinds of people, all different personalities. And she's really great with that. And I told her, I was like, you don't have to worry about hurting my feeling. I want 100% honesty.
Yeah, I just seen her at Fanfare. I went to get my media pass, and she was there with Beto. She goes, "Hey, Hilda," and then Beto make this jacket with like old time, like La Mafia and Mas or whatever. And she was
Mm.
there signing it. Yeah, she's really cool. Everybody loves her. You know?
Yes.
Yeah,
She's so awesome.
So, again, to Rallying, so are you the only one in your family that does music? I did see the video about
Mhm.
sisters. Um, so
Yes.
is that like your family, or is that a video of, tell me about
That
that video.
Yeah, the Hey Sisters.
Mhm.
Hey Sister is one of the first songs that I actually wrote and put out. Was actually with my previous band before COVID hit, and we had to kind of take a different, stand and everything. But we had just gone into the studio and recorded that, and it was all Americana kind of country music.
Mhm.
And when I first started writing music, it's always been about things that from my life experience, and I had recently met a friend here in San Angelo, and she was always saying anytime she would walk into a room or introduce herself to somebody, she would be like, "Hey, sister," "Hey, sister." So that's what gave me the idea, but it also made me miss my sisters, because I have two sisters.
Oh,
But I don't, I've grown up away from my hometown, so I haven't had that, that blessing of being able to do everything with your sisters on the weekend and stuff like that. We get together on like holidays and stuff like that. And so I tell people, like, you don't know how much of a blessing it is to be able to grow up and be in adulthood with your family there in the same town. I just happened to move away, and so that Hey Sister came from that, having friendships who kind of fill those voids,
yes.
that have your back no matter what. So it's about having the sisters that maybe are your sister through blood, but also your chosen sisters in life.
I'm gonna send that to a friend of mine because I have a friend. We call each other Miggies. Like, hey,
Oh, uh-huh.
Miggies, yeah. And she doesn't come around. I don't have, that's a friend that you don't have to talk to. You don't talk to like in 5
Mhm.
6 months or up a year, but she's always there.
Yes.
And I'm gonna send it to her, and because it just remind if I'm sick, she'll come. She lives in Houston.
Yes.
Those are the true friends. You know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
who's gonna be there. If you needed somebody, you can call them up right away, and
Yes.
yeah, and so that's what that song's about, is
Yes.
just, to be able to recognize those kind of relationships. No matter what's going on in the world, you can call on those
Yes. And
people
then
in
it
your
reminds
life.
me of my granddaughters. I have 4 granddaughters.
Oh,
And
uh-huh.
it just literally remind me because they fight, they are friends, they fight, they're friends. I call them las chenchas because if I call them by their names, they don't listen. So that's all run. But yeah, we got TDK on here, and he wants you to give him a shout out because he met you in San Antonio.
Hey, TDK, how are you?
He's not going to forgive me if I don't ask.
Awesome, thanks for joining.
Hmm. Yes, but um, okay, and then we got, of course, again, George Side. But yeah, so you write a lot of this music. So what do you do? Just sit there and say, "Well, I'm gonna write this," or it just comes to you, or how do you decide that? Like, oh, I'm gonna write this. I'm gonna
Uh,
write a Jose and Shelly. Like,
well, sometimes it's, like a feeling, I guess, and the strangest thing is a lot of melodies come to me like when I'm in my sleep. Sometimes will come up to me in my sleep. I'll wake up with a melody in my head. Or sometimes I'll be in the shower and I'll be like just humming stuff and I'm like, oh, that's a good melody. And then I'll just think of words to fit it. But sometimes I will start with lyrics. It just depends on I don't know. I don't know. It's usually either lyrics or a melody that comes into my head. But yeah.
no, well, that's cool. Yeah, does it take you a long time? I know some people say they can write a song right away. Some it takes some time, and
Yeah, it takes me some time. There's only been one time where started writing a song, and it's called "The Hurting Kind." It's
oh
kind of like my blues country one,
yeah,
and so I was like really, I guess, going through some emotions of what I was going through at the time, and so I was like, God, I'm just so tired of stressing out about the situation, and so that's what the first line of the song was. I'm so tired, and so. I started singing that song and I started singing it to a melody and the whole thing just came together. Like I wrote it. That was the quickest song I've ever written to this date. And so I got lucky on that one, but sometimes they take a little bit longer. But if I sit down and concentrate and really work on it, then it usually doesn't take too long and we can get them knocked out. But it's just like I kind of feel like you have to have songwriting sessions, but I haven't really done that lately. But when we do that's what really helps, is like to actually dedicate time and do songwriting sessions.
I do notice a lot of your songs, they it feels like they relate to one, you know, like
Mhm.
especially the one that when you got the baller. I'm sorry, I don't remember them. I was watching your
It's
videos.
okay.
The
Yeah.
one with the ballerinas and they're dancing. That's a beautiful
Ah,
song. I love
yeah.
that song.
Thank you.
And that just brought back a lot of memories. It hit
Mhm.
home. It's
Mhm.
like I'm sorry, I don't know that. I'm trying to look for it here.
That one's called Sin Mentiras.
Sí, mentiras. That's what I thought.
Yeah, and that one I wrote kind of like in because my daughter was, I think she had just graduated,
Mm,
and I wrote that one thinking about like how did I prepare my kids for like the world, as far as how to spot somebody who is trying to take advantage of you, your kindness, because we taught our kids to be kind,
yes.
over everything else. Like, don't go out there and trying to, be mean. Don't be a mean person. If somebody's,
No.
getting bullied or getting, try to stick up for people and stuff like that. And so, um, I kind of thought maybe I didn't prepare her to be able to, defend herself emotionally from
Mhm.
that kind of person. And so it made me think about like the people who I've seen in my life who have kind of been taken advantage of,
Yeah.
and people start to manipulate them and start to make them think that they're somebody completely different. And then they like completely change personalities because of the person that they're with. And so that's kind of what I wrote that song from, that perspective. Like, I wish I could protect you from, those people that are going to try to change you and try to make you believe that you're somebody that you're not.
Yes.
So yeah, that one's really close to my heart. I love that song. Yeah, it's a beautiful ballad, and Jonathan
Mm.
Espinosa helped me bring that one to life. So
Oh, yeah,
yeah, he produced that
he
one for
did a
me.
lot of music for a lot of artists. Yeah,
Yes.
he's great. Everybody loves him too. Yeah,
Mhm.
but I when I seen that, I'm like, oh my God, it hit home big times too.
Yeah.
I have a son that, a lot of people know he passed away and he was so humble. I mean, he helped everybody, and that
Mhm.
right away I thought of him, you know.
Yeah. Oh.
You don't teach your kids, so but anyway, yeah, I love that. But GDK said he's going to faint. So we need to call what on him because you gave him a shout out.
Oh, TDK.
Yeah. Uh,
Oh, you're awesome.
but he's something else. But yeah, there's just so much I want to ask and say. But I'm just, again, I'm just like nervous. I froze on right there somewhere. I'm seeing it right here. But anyway, so have you ever collaborated with anybody? Because I always see your videos, and you
Mhm.
have a video for every single you have put out, right? Just about
Almost. Some of them I
almost.
have
Almost.
not.
I see like almost all of them. The last one I love, the one that last single you put. I mean,
Decidete?
yeah, yeah. I
Yeah.
butcher all the Spanish as well, so yeah, I do. That's a beautiful ranch or wherever you're at. It's out there.
Yeah. It's actually an event venue out here in San Angelo, and it's on
Oh,
the outskirts of San Angelo. So it's funny because when we first went to go check out the location, I was like, yeah, it'd be kind of nice, because indoor it's kind of like the steel building, and it has like an old kind of stage out there, in there inside. And I was like, oh, we could probably do it here. But then I was like, but I liked it outside, it gave it just that open feeling, and
mhm.
I just loved it. And it was crazy that day because we recorded actually 3 videos the same day. I said, we're just going to do some performance videos for some songs that we're going to put out on the album. And so we did, the first one was Gases. So that one was filmed out there, but it's at night. So it looks totally different, you
Yes.
know?
Wow.
Yeah. And then this is the second one to see that was filmed out there. So yeah.
It's really nice. Oh, okay, not somebody came in. But no, so Indio does a lot. You do a lot of performance with Indio. He goes to a lot of. I just seen y'all did an event out there. Where was that at? And a Tejano band was with you, I think, right?
That was at, I think it was Ranch 125. Is that the
Yes,
one
it
you're
was.
thinking of?
Yes, it was. Uh-huh.
Okay, yeah, they were trying to do like a little kind of Thursday, different, I don't know, event for like the Hano and stuff like that, to try to bring some bands out. And so yeah, we were the first ones to kind of do that, and so it was a nice little turnout. It wasn't dead, but it wasn't like packed, but it was something brand new.
Yes.
So yeah, we got to go out there and do a little short kind of set out there for a Thursday night to try to bring the Tejano back. And
Mm.
we're supposed to do a whole interview and everything with Indio, and I think it was kind of rushed.
Yeah. Oh, TDK over here. But no, so do you perform a lot? I know you do have a lot of events, but do you bring
Mhm.
those events to San Antonio?
Well, we have not. I've done a couple of events over there. We like when we did fanfare,
Yeah.
we got the opportunity last year to do play at several of the different venues there. You know, but other than that, I think I just did the Toys for Tots last year with Shell Shock Records. We did that.
Mhm.
And then we haven't had anything for this year yet. We didn't do fanfare this year because we were
No.
preparing for the West Texas Awards. So we went to go perform
Mhm.
over there, and it was going to be the very next weekend. So,
Yeah.
as an independent artist and trying to get your band,
Yeah.
to travel, on our own dime is hard to do it back to back,
Oh, I
So,
know. Yes, I
so yeah. So we only did we did the West Texas Awards. We're hoping to be back next year for the fanfare though, for sure. But yeah, we're trying to get hopefully we'll get some bookings in San Antonio. We have been pretty busy here in town. I've been doing also some acoustic gigs, so I keep myself busy
Yes.
that way as well. But we are going to have May is a pretty good packed month for us.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So, yeah, we have May 3rd. We're going to be at the Crawfish Boil here in San Angelo.
Oh, wow.
It's a Sunday. And then May 15th, I'm going to be doing an acoustic, but the May 17th, we're going to be in Corpus. So it'll be our debut in Corpus
Oh,
Christi.
really? Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Amazing.
Yes, we're so excited. We're going to be out there at the Mother's Day. I know it's the week after Mother's Day, but it's that Sunday following. They're
Oh,
doing like a Mother's Day celebration, and there's I believe 8 or 9 bands, so we're going to be
oh,
out there.
okay. Well, that's good. Were you nominated for Jesse Torres Tejano Music Awards?
Yes, for the Uprising Female.
Okay. Wow. How do you feel about that? And have you ever been nominated for his awards? And
I want to say I have before. I can't remember. A couple of years ago, I was nominated. I can't remember for what. I don't know if it was the All-Star Awards though. It may have been one of the other awards. I've just took a good year off last year, my mom passing and everything.
oh, I'm
So
sorry, yeah.
I didn't really focus on the awards a whole lot. So but this year I am so thankful to be nominated. It's awesome for the Uprising Female Award. So yeah.
Yeah.
So if you haven't voted, please go out and consider me for voting.
Yeah, the link's out there already, so go vote for Rita
Yes.
Capuchina. I am sorry. You know me, I butcher. Everybody knows that. So yeah. So you were nominated in 2024. Also, I think 2025 for the again premios, Tejano Premios, right?
Yeah.
Chavez is gonna like hail yeah. I was there. Well, not in 2024. In
Mhm.
2025, I was for the Tejano Mundial. You were nominated, right? Yes.
I believe so. Yeah.
I think for that song that I said I liked, Sin Mentiras, I
Oh,
think
that was 24.
24, right? Mhm.
Yes. Sin
Yes.
Mentiras.
Sin
Yes.
Mentiras. That's
Yeah. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, oh, yeah, it's always been one of my favorite songs. And it just, it tugs at the heartstrings, and we used the dancers in that video are actually some girls from the high school dance team here.
okay.
Where my daughter went to high school. So so I reached out to them and I said, would y'all be willing to be in a video? Because they're such good dancers.
Yes.
So yeah, they had definitely had 4 or 5 of those girls in the video. They did awesome.
They did awesome. Yeah, it's a beautiful video. What do your kids think about their mom being an artist? I mean, at school, I mean, are they asked or what? Oh, your mom, like I'm still sitting here all nervous, like believe me.
Well, they're already out of school. They're already adulting.
Wow.
Yeah. So I asked my son that a while back. I was like, I've never even asked you. I was like, is it okay? Like, if are you okay if I mention you in my, interviews and I talk about you? He's like, yeah, it's okay. But I was like, okay, just making sure.
Mhm.
But I was like, they're not, many words, but he's like, no, it's cool. It's cool. He always goes out and supports, and he
Yeah.
likes to be there for all our events. So,
Oh,
yeah, it's awesome having, my son is the one who goes with us all the time because he's here in town.
oh,
My daughter's in the Air Force, so she's, overseas and
oh.
deployed, and so yeah.
That's right. I'll bring that up in a minute. Alberico Capuchina is in, and he says San Angelo, Texas, is in the house. Get it, Rita.
That's my husband.
Get it, Rita. Yes, yes. I want to say thank you and for her service, your daughter. I did see a post that you put up there about your daughter the other day.
Yeah.
What was that about? I mean, just thanking her and congratulating her for something. I don't know what it was.
Well, I know it's just kind of talking about like because I never, but her being in the military is, I guess, different for me because I never really, I've had extended family in the military, but it wasn't something like I grew up knowing a whole lot about. So when she went to the military, I was like, oh, I don't know. She was like, I know you're gonna be mad. I'm like, I'm not mad, Mija. You do, it's your life. You do what you want to do with your life. But I'm just, it's a scary thing because I knew what the end result would be, like you have to go out there and, put yourself out in the line for America. So yeah, she's been one of the first ones deployed out there in the conflicts going on overseas. So yeah, it's been difficult, watching the news and stuff like that, not knowing what's true and what, is she in danger? And so yeah, that's that's what, now singing the anthem, I've been singing the anthem for many years.
Yes.
Um, and a few years back, I found this video that it kind of talked about like the meaning behind all the lyrics of the anthem. And I want to find that video so I can share it. But they went through the anthems and they talked about like the pieces of the war that they were in, like the whole meaning behind each lyric. And it really opened my eyes to singing the anthem. So I try to put a lot more thought and emotion into the anthem when I sing it. So I don't like, I just think it's something that we really need to respect when the national anthem singers go up there and sing it. Like, don't just rush through it. It's not just you know, a a song that you should just be rushing through. You should be really thinking about every sacrifice that our, our fellow Americans have had to go through for us. And so, well, now that my daughter is over there, like, and I think about that, video that I watched and thinking about all the pieces of the war that they were trying to describe, it just hits home a lot more. So, it took everything in me to not break down. Um, while I was singing the anthem. So it's harder now, but it just means that much more to me. So
It's really hard being an ex-wife for 24 years serving.
mm,
It's hard, believe me. And then, you having to stay home with the kids and, not knowing when they're going to come home and going overseas. It's hard. My last straw, and I know the interview's not about me, but going to Colombia, I'm not going. It's like,
mm,
that's it. It's hard. And,
mhm.
and my son going to Afghanistan, it's really hard, him being at the, what danger zone is,
Yeah.
but you know what? You get used to it, but, I have all that experience, it's like I lived three lives, the industry, the military, and the civilian. And it,
Oh, well, that's good to know. I'm definitely gonna have to reach out to you.
yeah, I mean, yeah, it's really hard, but it's an experience, so
Mhm.
it's really awesome though, knowing
Yeah.
the different
Yeah.
life. Actually, real quick, we took my granddaughters to the commissary the other day. She goes, "What's that?" I go, "The grocery store." I go, "We get to go see the soldiers." She goes, "I want to see a soldier." They don't know, they don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to see a soldier.
Mhm,
My
yeah.
neighborhood, so
Oh, okay. Yes.
Mhm. But it's
Yeah.
really cool. But anyway, why don't we listen to one of your songs and then
Okay.
we'll come back. Let me see. Hold
All right.
on. Okay. Oh, Hey Sister. Let me see.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. Hey Sister. Yes.
for
No, that's not
you. So
right. I'm sorry.
I think it was. Hey sister, where you going? In this wild, crazy life, where time waits for no one, you find friends for life. Hey, don't you remember that time you told me he was no good? Why you just didn't understand him, but in the end it was so true. It doesn't matter where you are in this great big world, and a million pieces tries to tear you apart, but when you open up, it's the sweetest thing. She'll be there to help you heal all of your scars and hold you up when you fall apart. There sure is something about that kind of a love. Oh, and you know where to run. Hey sister, what you doing? Let's get together and relax. We get to talking and laughing. Our time together goes crazy fast. Sometimes I know what you're thinking. At times you help me see the truth. I'll let you know what I'm feeling. No matter what, we'll see it through. It doesn't matter where you are in this great big world, and a million pieces tries to tear you apart, but when you open up, it's the sweetest thing. She'll be there to help you heal all of your scars and hold you up when you fall apart. There sure is something about that kind of a love. Oh, and you know where to run. Yeah, you know where to run. You know when you need me, I'll be there for you. This world's gone so crazy. Lean on me, I'll lean on you. I'll be there to help you heal all of your scars and hold you up when you fall apart. There sure is something about that kind of a love. Oh, and you know where to run. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, you know where to run. Yeah, yeah. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, you know where to run.
That was Rita Capuchino's music. Hold on, let me get back over here. Let me get back. Okay, yeah. So that was Sisters, and I love that song. I'm gonna send that to my friend. Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm gonna send that to my friend. I love that song. Yeah, but and then okay, we're gonna go ahead and listen to your new one as well after this one. Okay, that's the
Okay.
one. Okay, yes,
Mhm.
and that's a video. Okay,
Okay.
can you introduce it? Then
Yeah. You're gonna show it? Show it?
yes, yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
Yeah, so this is the Decídete, and it's about just trying to tell the person that you're with, either decide to be with you or not. And you're not going to wait around. You're not going to, yeah, you got to make a decision, man.
Well, I'm gonna come back and talk about that
Okay.
because I love this video. Them guys are all up into it. The two guys, I don't know if there's a bajo or bass or whatever. They're both all into it, talking and stuff.
Yeah.
So this video really hits like home for a lot of people. It's like, I'll probably get kicked out of here, but for the Sanchas and Sanchos, you better decide or get out of here.
Yeah, it's like, that person's kind of like giving you mixed signals or something like that. If it's not love, let me go. That's it. I'm not the one to be faking that, everything's good.
It's like when you're in one room and he's in the other room, hey, ya, vámonos.
Yeah.
I know, it's like, I know. Like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's mejor sola que mal acompañada, right? That's what it is.
Yeah.
So we have Johnny J. Martinez here from Conjunto Deferencia out of Arizona.
Oh, hey, Johnny.
He's on here. Real cool guy, him and his family. Yeah, they did a lot in San Antonio this past fanfare. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So they're on here. So Norma Salazar too, George's wife. She's on here too.
Okay.
From Michigan.
Hi, Norma.
supporter of the industry. She supports her. She's with Gigi Guerrero on Heroes and Desveladas. Yeah.
Yes.
They call it girl. What did Jesse Torres call it one day? Girls and Desveladas.
Girls.
Girls and Desveladas. So I make fun of Gigi all the time. Girls and Desveladas. That's how he nominated them. It was so funny. Yeah. So yeah. So Rita, tell me, what do you do on your free time? Like
Mm,
like
I'm always thinking about music.
music.
And
I mean,
yeah, I'm always thinking about music. What can we do different? Um, yeah, just trying to, take next steps. It's, whenever you're an independent artist, everything falls on me,
yeah.
ask the guys, to help out, and, they're awesome as far as backing me up and everything. But I have to do, all the social media and, all that kind of stuff. And I know they would probably help out if they asked them to, but I feel like it's my responsibility, um, just because I'm the one that has the most stake in, I guess.
Yeah.
So, but they're awesome. They're most of the time I tell them, you want to do this, it's not, it's the promotional gig or whatever. And, or we're not going to get paid that much, but, it'd be good for us. And, yeah, they're always, most of the time ready to go unless they have prior commitments where they can't go. And, so they've been really amazing. I've been very blessed to have a great group of guys with me.
Speaking about pay, there's a lot of bands that do ask, and I'm going to tell you about. Now I'm not going to say who it was, but like there's a band that said, "Hey, I live here, but my guys got to travel from a distance. We got to go
Yeah.
for this amount." I mean, sometimes you got to negotiate. If you want to get out and be recognized and seen and heard, and maybe next time, when they hear you, you'll get better pay, right? I mean, 'cause
Yeah.
the industry doesn't pay, especially in San Antonio. People think, oh, it's big. There's you got to compete against so many bands and so many people that the doors don't open unless they hear you and you go out.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. And that's a lot of the problem. And then the other thing is like the female artists, they don't, it was getting better for a while, I think, but I
Yes.
think it's kind of taking a step back again, because I look at all the posters for, all the events and stuff, that are coming up, and they're so male dominated. And I'm like, I wish they would allow more females in there, but
Yeah.
and it's not that I don't think that I'm hard to work with, but I don't know if all the other women are, but I don't think we are that hard to work with. So, but I mean, I would just like more opportunities to get into some of those festivals and stuff like that. But the thing with like San Antonio and the bigger cities is if they have a bunch of bands there that are willing to do it, they can do it cheaper, because they don't have to travel in.
Yes.
So that's one thing. But I mean, I think that whenever we price our stuff, I don't think we're outrageous or anything like that. We're just trying to make a little bit of money and at least cover expenses. But we're not, out there crazy asking for ridiculous amounts. We know that but then again, we don't want to lowball ourselves either.
Exactly.
We can't just do all free gigs. We would love to be able to if we were all, millionaires, but
No,
we
that's
can't afford to do that, unfortunately. So, yeah, we try to find that balance, and I think we do very well. We're just looking for more opportunities and more people to allow us that chance to get heard. So definitely.
yes. Like I just see this band, and he's like, "Hey, can you help us? Because we see that you do a lot." I'm not, well, I'm not a gig promoter, but I can't help you. Well, we can't do on Thursdays or Sundays, but that's basically now they're doing Tejano on Thursdays and Sundays. But
Yeah.
we want to get paid this much. Well, you know what, buddy? There's people that get paid less, and and they're going to go. But because the people live far, we
Yeah.
and but it's hard. It's really
Yeah.
really hard,
Mhm.
But sometimes you can't work your schedule. You got to. It's really really hard,
Yeah.
You don't know,
Yeah.
but I don't know, but we'll see what happens. Like we do have an event coming up here. People do come to Harker Heights for Vasquez production, but you got what I do. I'll just say, hey, you know what, Rita? Why don't you call him and he'll talk to you, and he gives everybody a chance. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Potenta's actually coming on Father's Day weekend, which is Anthony Quintanilla. I know Johnny. He's already talked to Johnny J. Martinez to come.
Oh, that's
And,
awesome.
yeah. And then like I know what's his name? Eddie Gonzalez is coming. on Mother's Day weekend with
Oh, awesome.
Daniel Lopez. Yeah, so they're coming. So yeah, a lot of people do come, but Frank's the one
Mhm.
that talks to them, and evidently they're doing good because they do come. You know,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So he'll work with you.
That's good. That's
It's
good.
good,
Yeah.
yeah. So I can give you that contact information. That's what
That
I.
would be awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you.
To open the door, for you. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah. But anyway, another thing. Who would you collaborate if you haven't, and have you ever done one? If you have.
Well, well, I have been thinking about it a lot because that question always comes up,
Uh-huh.
and I'm always like, I don't like to throw names out there because I'm like, well, there's so many amazing artists out there, and it just depends like on what style that will fit the best.
Mhm.
Um, so I have already talked to someone and supposed to be in the works, so I really don't want to say anything.
No, you're right.
Oh yeah.
But nobody's
So
gonna hear
hopefully this
you but me.
year I will have my first collab out. But it was definitely someone that everyone knows. So yeah, we're working on it. But I don't want to jinx it or anything, so I don't
No.
want to say anything about it.
Oh wow! So does he belong to Shelly Lares or Mara D?
No.
I'm just
No.
playing. No. Wow. Well, that's good. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh
So
wow.
I'm working on the first collab for sure.
Oh,
So
that's good. Yeah. Is it a man or a lady? No, I'm just playing. But no. Well, that's good. Oh well, we can't wait because I know how awesome you are. And
thank you.
so what was I going to say? So are you going to Las Vegas? Have you thought about going? Because I know they're having
The
Halloween.
Tejano takeover.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we're not planning on going this year. I wanted to try to go this year, but I have quite a bit of things coming up in May that I'm trying to get ready for. And I know that isn't that in June or is that in
I think
July?
it's in July.
It's in
Yeah.
July. It's in July.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then I have a big trip, a personal trip that we're taking in June. So I'm like, oh, it's just a lot of things to try to um, organize this year. So we're
Yeah.
hopefully we'll be able to do it next year. But next year will be our group's 5-year anniversary too. So we're trying to think about doing a big event for that as well. So we want to bring out several bands for that and do a big celebration here in San Angelo. So definitely we have a lot of things kind of up in the air right now, and some different events that we're trying to plan with other groups, so we can, try to get more music out there. And I have a song that I am going to be releasing in May though,
Mm-hmm.
and it's going to be a Mother's Day weekend,
Oh.
but it's more on the side of the mothers who are no longer with us.
Oh.
And so it's dedicated to those mothers that are in heaven now. So
Oh.
I wrote that one, and I recorded that with Sebi, and I've already released the song, so it is out there, but I hadn't released it to radio. I didn't do a big push on it. It was like an emotional therapy, I guess, for me to get that song recorded, and I did that last year.
Oh.
And so now we've recorded the music video for it. So we're just waiting for that final production, that final product, and then we'll be ready to release that in May.
Well, that would be good for a lot of us for Mother's Day.
Mhm.
A lot of women. I don't really hear a lot of dedications to the moms. It's mostly men that dedicate it to the dads. A lot.
Mhm.
There's one that group that Bajosero put out years ago. I used that for my dad's funeral.
Oh, really?
Yes, it's really nice. But it's good that you're doing it for a mom. That's
Yes.
yes. Yeah, that's
So
great.
yeah.
But yeah.
So I'm hoping that it'll do well. And it's funny because we did an acoustic version of it and a full band version of it. And Sevi's like, well, once you do the video and you release it to radio, you have to let them the people have to decide if they like the acoustic or the full band version better. And I was like, I know. He goes, so he's like, yes. He's like, Rita, you have to let go. And I was like, I know.
Wow, that's cool. Speaking of Frank Promotions, he's just calling right now. Yeah, he probably heard his ear was burning that Hilda was talking about it. But no, speaking of acoustic and whatever, I know it has nothing to do with this. Do you play an instrument? I just see you singing and everybody play.
Yeah, I do, but I don't play guitar. I play trumpet.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah, I played it a long time ago. Of course, and in high school, so
yes.
that was my instrument. But I told the guys I bought a trumpet and I want to bring it back.
Well, that
So
would be cool.
yeah, so hopefully, this year, I've been practicing a little bit here and there, but I need to get my lips ready again. That's the hardest part with the
Oh,
trumpet.
wow. Wow. Cool. That's good to know. But well, let's see what we have here. And then we'll come back and talk about merchandise and stuff. So we have gases.
Yes.
So we'll play that one.
Si algo en la vida te falta, no dejes la pelea. Lucha por cada mañana, por cada despertar, porque el tiempo no se puede regresar. Por eso adelante, sigue luchando. ¿Qué haces ahí sentado? Deberías estar bailando. ¿Qué haces ahí en silencio? Deberías estar cantando. ¿Qué haces ahí en la oscuridad? Deberías estar brillando. ¿Qué haces ahí sentado? Deberías bailar conmigo. Si algo en la vida te falta, no dejes la pelea. Lucha por cada mañana, por cada despertar, porque el tiempo no se puede regresar. Por eso adelante, sigue luchando. ¿Qué haces ahí sentado? Deberías estar bailando. ¿Qué haces ahí en silencio? Deberías estar cantando. ¿Qué haces ahí en la oscuridad? Deberías estar brillando. ¿Qué haces ahí sentado? Deberías bailar conmigo. Hey, 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 hey. Súbele, súbele, súbele. Súbele, súbele, súbele. Súbele, súbele, súbele. Súbele, súbele, súbele.
Everybody was having a good time for that video right there. Similar.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and that was the same venue I was telling you that the scene that they was filmed at. And it's funny because I don't know if you noticed that in the video there was lightning in the background at the very beginning.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it was
Wow.
crazy because when we first got there, it was totally overcast, and we're like, "Oh, it's gonna be nice." And then all of a sudden, right when we started filming, the sun came out and it was crazy hot, and we're like, "What?" Well, it was
Wow.
beautiful lighting, right? And then when it the light went down, the sun went down, and we started doing this gases, and all the winds came, the lightning came. We're like, what the heck is going on? It was beautiful out there. But it never like rained on us or anything. But it
Oh.
was just we had all the seasons in one day.
Oh, I saw your hair blowing. I thought maybe it was a fan in front of you. Like the other day, I interviewed Daniela, and her hair was blowing. I think it was green screen. I'm like, I forgot to ask her, if it was the fan was in front of her. So I thought maybe that's what it was.
No,
No.
no, that was all natural, Mother Nature.
Oh wow! But everybody was having a fun. They were taking shots and everything. That was nice.
Yeah,
Everybody's
yeah.
dancing. That lady, you pull that lady out of the dark to come dance.
Yes, yes. I was like, come on, like, and
Yeah.
that's what that song's about. That one was dedicated to my son,
Oh,
because I don't know if you read on the background for that song is when he was 14, he had a major stroke.
oh wow!
So it was a major,
Mm,
life changing experience for the whole family, and
of
he
course.
had 60 days inpatient in the hospital
Mm,
and just years of therapy, but he
yes.
was just always so positive and he never gave up. And I was like, man, he had such a great outlook, in life, and he
Mhm.
still does to this day. And
Wow.
I'm like, man, that just, he's so inspirational, just to think of like he doesn't let anything stop him.
No.
So whenever when I was writing that song, I was like, I wanted an uplifting song, for people. And so that's when Gases was kind of like one of the quickest songs that I've written, but thinking about, because I just wanted it to be light, but something that, just said, like, don't give up, tomorrow's not promised, we
No.
can't ever go back to yesterday. So just, if you have something to say, say it. If you want to go out there and dance, go out there and dance,
Yes.
everybody's got something to offer in this life, so
Always.
don't be in the dark, let your light shine. So
That's sure. Remember that.
yeah.
It's every interview I hear. It's like everybody has something, very, very positive and mind keeping and stuff. And thank you.
Yeah.
We have David Vellon from Oakland listening and watching
Hi, David.
this. I always mess it up. Like he's the chosen. He's an artist as well for the
Oh,
or yeah for the chosen.
that's
Um,
awesome.
yes, uh-huh. And then we have Vivian Williams. She's like, we love and support Rita.
Oh my gosh, Vivian, she's so
Yes,
awesome. Her and
yes.
her husband were one of the dancers in the video.
Oh, okay, really?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes, they're so awesome. And we met them a few years ago at one of our gigs.
Oh,
And they've just been an amazing, tremendous support for Animal ever since. And they come out and they dance. And
oh,
they say we're the ones that, brought dancing back into their lives because she said prior to that, I only got to dance twice a year. But then,
oh,
they went to come and watch us, and her husband said, I want to follow that band. They really loved our music. And so they
oh,
started going out more. She's like, it's because of you we get to go out. So
no.
I'm like, that's awesome, that, we could bring that back into their lives, because it's just what you want to be able to inspire in people, right? To
Yeah,
enjoy
yeah.
whatever every day you have. So
Yeah, I mean that's great. I don't know. It's like even like us people like, hey, I'm like, well, just like last night I was at this place, right? And this
mhm.
man came up to me like, hey, you're on. I can't even believe people know that I'm on here. I'm like, and then my friend literally said, yeah, she'll go do the podcast for free at this other place. I'm like, why are you talking? I'm like, you didn't stop. I'm like, no. Okay, I'll talk to you tomorrow about this. I'll go live, with Vasquez. I already know him, so I'll do it.
Mhm.
And then she volunteered me to go somewhere else and do it. I'm like, talk to you tomorrow. Like, wait a minute. But yeah, so I guess they see you. But it's cool that people do follow, you around.
Mhm.
It's like here they follow the artists around here. Like they follow Yayo Castillo around a lot. So
Oh.
yeah, he's a lot of support as well here.
That's awesome.
So,
Yeah. We
that's
can't do it without our peoples. So
no, it's just like, the artists, they say, like without the fans, I think the fans should get an award, so,
I know.
right? Because
Yes.
they're the ones that push and push,
Yeah.
and yeah, but I better be quiet before I get kicked out of here.
No, they'll probably get us in trouble because we have so many great fans, and they'll be like, "You didn't pick me," and I'll be like, "Oh,
Yeah, I know. God, like,
you have to give everybody an award."
no,
They're
yeah,
all awesome.
they are. They are. Rita says, yes, we love to dance to Rita Iyanimo's music. We also enjoy her acoustic. Yeah. Oh, there's Noe Hernandez. Cubo saludos. I think he's from Utah, and I always say he's like 10 feet tall because I met him before. He's like this tall. I got his flyer hanging here somewhere. He's like huge. He says sort of, he'll put like 7 or 6.5 feet tall. But
Oh wow.
he's awesome too. He has a single out that he did with I think it's oh God, Bravo. I think it's Bravo. Yeah. But yeah. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah. But anyway, so let everybody know where they can find your music. We got one more single. Where can they find your music? All social medias. If you have any merchandise, and if you do, where can they get a hold of you to get that, etc.
Yeah, well, I have several social media right now. It's ritacapuchina.com. You can find our website. So that's fairly new, but it has links to all of our music out there. Like it has the link to iHeart Music, Apple Music, YouTube, my YouTube channel. You can also get there from there. Facebook, there's a page under Rita Capuchina, and then there's also a Rita Capuchina y Animal page as well. And then we have TikTok under RCap Music and Instagram. And I don't remember the handle on that one, but the link is on my website too. So, so we put all of our events and our shows are listed out there on our website as well. So we do have another one that is coming up May 24th for Memorial Day. It's going to be here in San Angelo, but we're going to be playing with Los Arcos Hermanos Peña and with Stampede. So that's going to be our first time playing with Los Arcos Hermanos Peña. So I'm excited for that. It's going to be downtown here in San Angelo at House of Fifi Dubois. So yeah.
When is this event?
May 24th.
Oh, okay, cool. Oh, wow. Is that outside event or?
It's indoor.
Oh, indoor. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes, it's a really cool spot downtown. They have like the old wooden floors, the dance floors.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a very nostalgic kind of place. It has like the old, what do you call it? The old kind of, I don't know, charm to it. The old kind of the big benches, the circular, not benches, the booths, right? The booths.
Okay, yeah.
Oh. Yeah. So yeah, it's really cool. It's a great space. So we're excited to be able to go out there.
Wow, that's cool. So looking forward to that, huh? So do you have merchandise as well? Is that in your website or?
I have merchandise, but those we should just sell at our shows for now. Okay. So yeah, if anybody asks for, sometimes people will message me for T-shirts. So we have those available as well. But we just mainly right now kind of small. So keeping it at the shows.
So that T-shirt you had on in your video, I like that T-shirt. Like,
oh yeah,
yeah. I don't know where you got it from, but I think that T-shirt's cool. I like that.
I know it's my favorite one. Yeah, right? It was from a boutique here in San Angelo.
Really? Okay, yeah. That when I seen it, I'm like, oh my God, that T-shirt. I don't know. I thought it was like maybe part of your merchandise or something. I don't know.
No.
I don't know why. It's just I don't know. It's just a cool T-shirt. Yeah. Usually when you see somebody that wears something you like, they like. You want it, like like promoting it or something. Oh, I want to wear that too.
Uh-huh.
But let's see what else you got here. I think you got one more video. Okay. Oh, con ánimo. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
And then we'll come back and say our goodbyes.
Okay.
High school graduating class of 2021.
solos. La vida es demasiado corta. Espero que cuando las puertas se cierran, hay que seguir luchando por los sueños. Los errores vienen y se van. Recuerda que no hay nadie en este mundo como tú. No importa dónde te lleve la vida, siempre creeré en ti. Solo tienes una vida, hay que vivirla bien. Hay que ser honesto con los demás, especialmente contigo mismo. Espero que sigues viviendo, viviendo con ánimo, con ánimo. No te metes con la gente mala. Hay momentos en la vida que te cambian. No te dejes dominar por el coraje. Es veneno que te mata despacito. Busca la Dios y verás todo su amor y paz te dará. Te deseo lo mejor, que te vaya bien. Todo lo que hagas, ánimo.
Wow, that brought tears to my eyes, to be honest with you.
Uh, yeah, that was all
Wow.
home videos of me and my kids and everything. And
Wow.
yeah, that was
Yes.
the very first song I decided to write, trying
Wow.
to go the professional route. And
Wow.
so, yeah.
It's very emotional, seeing some song like that. And you had like the greatest people on there, Aaron Holler,
Mhm,
Emiliano, and Miguel Hernandez.
mhm.
I seen all them, and
Yes.
Espinosa. I mean, you have like the best, I mean, people in the industry.
Yeah, I know.
Uh-huh.
And I was at the time, it was the very first song I ever hired a producer or anything like
Wow.
that.
Yeah.
Um, because it was my first song, and I was like, I want to do it right. The when I
Yes.
did, Hey Sister and those other three songs, I didn't use a producer or anything like that. I just went into a studio, paid for studio time and recorded the songs.
Yeah. Wow.
And so I was like, I felt like they could have been better, and so I decided to go the route. I did my research a little bit more, and
Yeah.
found out to use a producer and
Yes.
co-writer and stuff like that. And so when I reached out to Jonathan, he was getting to the point to where he was already making his name real known in the industry, and so he was being a little bit pickier with whoever he was working with. So
Yeah. Yes.
so he didn't say yes to me right away. He was like, "Well, let
Wow.
me listen to your, vocals." And
Wow.
yeah, he's like,
Well,
"Let me listen, and make sure, somebody I want, I can work with or whatever." So,
yes.
so I mean, and props to him. I mean, you have to get to a point, right, where you
Yeah.
can't just work with everybody. You have to have
Yeah.
standards, and stuff like that.
Yes.
So he agreed to work with me, and yeah.
Yeah.
So that was the very first time when I wrote that one for my kids because they were about, I was about to be an empty nester for,
Wow.
and uh, and I was kind of freaking out a little bit, and I was like, well, I want to write something for my kids so they will have something from mom, that says what I
Yes.
wish for them in this life. And it's,
Wow.
and that's what it's all about is, like having that unconditional support, like no matter what you do, I'm going to
Yes.
be there for you. So, so that's what it's all about. And
Yeah.
it's very special. It's my favorite song because I feel like it
Oh,
goes,
yeah.
it can be dedicated to anybody that, you wish what you want for them in this life.
Oh,
So,
absolutely. It is beautiful. I get like goosebumps. I mean, it's so beautiful. I only have one daughter now, but it just brought back a lot of memories, but
yeah.
yeah. But it was nice, and thank you so much for this interview. It's an honor, even though I felt the nervousness. but, but please, whenever you want, please come back. We're here to support you always. Your husband just said thank you for supporting Rita Capuchino and new female Tejano artists. Oh, that's what Serious Tejano does. Just
Yes.
everybody. And yes, and Mara D, of course. She's wonderful. And but yes, thank you so much, and for your beautiful music. And again, you're so welcome. And thank you, everybody that was here and is here and is going to listen to it after. They will, continue to listen to it, and it's out there. So thank you so much, Rita.
No, absolutely. It's been my pleasure. Thank you so much for having me. And
Yes.
yeah. Thank you to everyone who's tuned in and given us support. We appreciate everything. We don't take you for granted at all. So if you want to share our music, would be great. It would be greatly appreciated. Just trying to share some messages out there, to help us all get through life, this crazy life. So
Rita, give some shout outs. I mean, if you got any shout outs, it's still yours.
Definitely want to give a shout out to my husband, Rita Capuchina. He's always there for me and telling me what to do and what not to do. And sometimes I listen, sometimes I don't. But he's definitely, spouses have to put up with a lot as musicians. So definitely thank you, honey. I love you. And to my son, of course, thank you for your support as well, mijo. And my daughter, and all of our servicemen and women, shout out to you thank you for your support, for your service. And we pray for you always that you stay safe and that you come home soon. And thank you to Mary. Absolutely. Shout out to Shelly Lattes and Jose, who allowed us the blessing of working with them on our new album. And if you want to check out the rest of our music, we have the 10 song album. We have one cover and the rest are all originals. So it's a blend of country and Tejano, some ballads in there. So we hope you give it a chance. It's not the same. It's not your same old Tejano kind of sound. So if you're looking for something, might be a little bit of blended genres, that's definitely Rita Capuchina y Animo. Thank you to my Animo band, to Jesse and Andy and Gio, Ramon, Dallas, Andres, and Mario. Thank you guys so much for everything that you do, and definitely to Loretta and Megan, all of our Connie, all of the ladies of Animo who also support our men out there. So we really, really appreciate you guys. And I love my Animo familia and all of our fans that have come out and supported us all these last years. We really appreciate you guys. We can't do without you. And we're going to keep going no matter what. And so we hope to see you along our journey.
Yep. And you're about to celebrate 5 years, right?
Yes. In March next year will be 5 years. So we just completed our 4th. So definitely looking forward to many more.
Yes, to a grand journey. Journey.
I
do butcher names. like my mom and dad were hot, so
nothing like that.
Journey. What I say? Yeah, it's like my mom used to say, "Be quiet. I can't speak English or Spanish." My mom is so funny. Please just watch him.
I love it.
Yeah. But no, it's all good. Thank you so much, Rita. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Hilda. It's been great. I greatly appreciate it.
Thank you. Remember, everybody, go follow Rita Capuchina.
Capuchina.
But okay, thank you so much again, and we'll let you go. And happy Sunday funding.
Yes, you have a great evening. God bless you all.
God bless you too, and bye-bye.
Bye.
That was Rita Capuchino, y'all. Everybody have a good evening. I have to go. Thank you to Joe from Serious Tejano and the whole team. See y'all. Good night.
Atención.
Welcome to Quiero Saber con Hilda P. Quiero Saber con Hilda P.
1, 2, 3, probando. ¡Atención!
Hilda P. Hilda P. Now. Damas y caballeros,